I decided to do a postpartum updates video talking about how far we've come and what the experience has been like, both for baby and for me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria if this is the first time on the channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, what's good fam? If you're a family member already, you already know what's up, okay? But if this is your first time on the channel, yes, I just had my baby 2 months and some days ago. So we've been on a journey of posting about the pregnancy and stuff like that. So if you want to know the background story, just scroll through my channel. You're gonna find the videos, okay, so you can catch up on the gist. Today is a very special day because today I decided to do a postpartum updates video, okay, talking about how far we've come and what the experience has been like, both for baby and for me. If I keep looking down, it's just because I'm glancing at my notes, because I wrote down the things I wanted to talk about, so I don't talk too much or talk off point. You guys understand? For baby, the updates is currently she's weighing about 5.5 kg. At birth, she weighed 3.195. That's almost 3.2 kg. And 2 months later, she's weighing 5 point something kg. Yes, in fact, I'm soon going to have to go and sit down because this baby is too heavy for me to be carrying her and standing. So yeah, let's take a seat. For her awareness, she's very aware right now. Like, she's very aware of everything that's going on around her. Okay, when she was smaller, I researched about it, and I understood that she couldn't see. You know, babies, they don't really see in the first few weeks of their life, but now this girl can see everything. She can even see in the spiritual. Okay, and I noticed this because when she was younger, I could put her down and just walk away to do something and there will not be any problem, okay? But you can't do that now, okay? The moment you're putting her down and you're walking away, she's looking at you like this, she's following you with her eyes, and the moment you disappear out of sight, she starts crying. Okay, so this young lady right here is very aware of everything that is going on. She makes awesome eye movements, okay? Like during feeding, she makes this eye movement, and when I smile at her, she just smiles back. She gives me the biggest smile ever, which is so beautiful, you guys. She's just really aware of everything, and this didn't just start at this 2 months, okay? It started like from when she was a month plus. So yeah, eating and pooing habits. She feeds. How many times does she feed in a day? Honestly, I don't even count how many times she feeds in a day, okay? I just feed her every time she's hungry. We were told, or better still, I read you're supposed to feed the baby 2 or 3 hours. Let's say 6 in the morning, 9, 12, 3, 6. No, I don't do that, okay? And honestly, I don't know. To be realistic, I don't know which mom keeps that kind of routine feeding. I just feed her anytime she's hungry, okay? It's not like I'm going to the market to buy the food. The food is with her in the house. So sometimes it's not up to 3 hours. Sometimes it's more than 3 hours. For example, at night, she doesn't wake up a lot, okay? She wakes up at least just once. Okay, she used to wake up early. She used to wake up more often when she was younger, like when she was a few weeks old, but now she can just wake up just once in the night and feed just once and she'll be okay. For her pooing habits, she used to poo. She poos normally, okay? Now she poos normally. When she was younger, she used to poo like every time. It used to be in, out, in, out, in, out. But now I think her pooing has begun to, you know, mature, if I can say that. She poos, let's say sometimes she poos once in 2 days, once in 3 days, and I read that that's normal because as they grow up, they start to retain more of the milk to enable them grow, and so they don't poo as much or as often as they used to before. Concerning her neck development, I like to say that she's very, I actually think that she has a very strong neck, or a very, like, she has very good capacity to hold her head up. Like even from when she was way younger, she could hold her neck up, and you don't always have to support it with your hands. I remember when we even went for our 40 days checkup. I think that was a month plus. Went for a 40 days checkup in the hospital, and they did this. They did tummy time for her. Okay, they put her on her tummy, and she was just like this, looking at everybody. And the Chinese woman was like, wow, she's really like, she really knows how to hold her head up. Like, that's very good for a child at her age, you get. So yeah, for her head development is going very well. She can hold her head up very well, and she's also begun to make very cute, okay, talking sounds. Like, she talks. I'll try to find some clips and attach of where she's just talking. Okay, this baby will just stay and be doing you should not tell me who she resembles, okay? But this lady can talk. Sometimes when you delay feeding her, she'll literally scream at you, she'll scold you, okay? You know she's not crying, not like she's crying, like she's scolding you, like, where's the milk? So yeah, she makes these very cute little talking sounds, and yeah, I guess that goes to say her speech development is going on well. Yeah. Okay, since you guys see, there's something I want you to see now. See what this child is doing. You've stopped. There's something she does now. Okay, she just, like, it's actually a sign of teething, and I don't understand why she's starting to have signs of teething at 2 months plus. I read that children don't grow their first tooth till at least 6 months, but my child is always using her hand to scratch her teeth. And it's not like she's hungry. Like, even when you just finish feeding her, she'll start using her hand. So me, I'm not understanding, but that one is there. Also, since after birth, she's been having some skin reactions. She used to have some skin reactions. Sometimes her body will be peeling. Okay, when she was about 7 days old, and when she was about a week old, that was when the first body peeling started. Okay, it's peeled for some days and then it stopped. And we also asked them at the hospital. They said her body will peel for some time before her skin will just normalize. So it's normal for baby skin to peel. We've also been having a case of Cradle Cap. Okay, she had, in fact, it's even better now. She used to have a lot, like a whole lot of Cradle Cap issues. And the Cradle Cap is seriously eating away her hair, you guys. I'm genuinely getting worried, because when she was born, she had hair here and here, but now her front hair is receding because of the Cradle Cap. Cradle Cap is basically a kind of sickness, not like a sickness, but it's a skin reaction that happens in baby's hair. Okay, whitish crust like things just start growing in baby's hair. I'll find pictures of Cradle Cap on the internet and insert so you guys see what I'm talking about. Okay, so, and they said the way to treat it is to apply oil and leave it in for some minutes and then comb it and things like that. So that's what we've been doing. I'm also going to insert clips of that. We just put oil in the hair and we comb out the whitish substances. Okay, but that's been causing her to lose hair, because even after combing it out, you see her hair on the comb. Okay, so yeah, but now it's much better. The Cradle Cap whatever is going. Okay, so but she has Cradle Cap, or she had Cradle Cap. But when she was born, she had some jaundice, or better still, they said she has jaundice. Okay, Chinese people say all babies have jaundice, so they used to check her for jaundice during our hospital visits. But currently the jaundice has all gone. I think jaundice went around when she was around a month or 40 days. When we went for our 40 days test, they checked her the last time and they said okay, that the jaundice has gone down. So her sleeping habits, you guys, my baby is the best. Like, my baby is the most gentle baby ever, and I'm not just saying that because, okay, she sleeps like very well. Ever since I had this baby, people have been asking me, oh my god, have you been sleeping? I can imagine how tiring it would be, and I'm just like, it's actually not tiring, okay, because my baby is very nice. Let me put it that way. She doesn't stress her mommy, she doesn't stress Salt at all. She sleeps very well, even right from when she was younger. Okay, she just sleeps throughout the night. She does not wake up to cry. If she wakes up, she's hungry, and once I feed her, she goes right back to sleep. My baby has never, since she was born, she has never for one day woken up in the middle of the night and start crying for no reason, which is something I know a lot of babies do. Back when I was in Nigeria, so we had this neighbor who had a child, and this child will cry throughout the night. Okay, like the boys crying keeps us awake in our own house. It used to be so horrible there, like he cries throughout the night and then stays awake and like sleeps during the day, which is, I really feel bad for people who have such cases with their children. Okay, but my baby does not cry at night at all. For her bathing time, when she was younger, she didn't used to like bath time. Okay, she used to always cry when we were giving her a bath. Okay, I think that's also normal to a large extent. Okay, all the babies I knew, like even my sister's babies, when I was in Nigeria, when my sister was having her babies used to always cry when my mom was bathing them. Okay, so I don't think that's strange or abnormal. But now as she's gotten bigger, she doesn't cry anymore during bath time. Surprisingly, like bath time is not her favorite time. She just keeps looking at you and smiling, and she's just enjoying herself. So yeah, after 2 months, bath time has become better. Yeah, I think that's all I have on babies updates. Okay, if there's anything else you guys want to know, you can always ask me. I will answer your questions. Now I'm going to move on to mommy's updates. So for my own postpartum updates, okay, I'm gonna start with telling you guys my postpartum weight. Okay, after having the baby, I was at my heaviest. I was 83 kg actually, like just before I gave birth. I was 83 kg, and after I gave birth, a few days after I got home, about 1 week after I gave birth, because I did spend 3 days in the hospital after I put to bed. So after I got home, let's say 1 week after I put to bed, I dropped a lot, like a whole lot of weight. Like I was peeing a lot, I was peeing constantly, and I read that that's also a way that the body uses to shed the extra fat and the extra weight that you put on. Okay, so I was peeing a whole lot, and I dropped a lot. I dropped almost 10 kgs because I went to around 73. Okay, I went to 73 kgs and all of that. You guys know my baby was around 3.2 kg, but of course, because of the weight of the placenta and all of that, so that was why my weight was 83 before I gave birth. So I dropped my baby keeps looking at me and smiling. She's like, what's my mommy doing? What is she saying? But you guys, the funny thing is, I dropped that much. Okay, I was even looking very slim. I was looking at my normal self just a few days after giving birth. But somehow, I don't know, I've been eating so much because I'm actually exclusively breastfeeding, so I'm always hungry. Like I've been eating, so I kind of like added the weight back. I'm currently weighing somewhere around 78 kgs. My postpartum belly, I'm gonna be showing you guys my postpartum belly in a moment. I hope you guys can see this. So this is my belly, 2 months after. Yeah, who am I kidding? I'm holding it in. This is my belly. It is what it is. So this is my belly. This is my belly after 2 months. Okay, honestly, I feel like it can be better, but I think that's because I've not started working out. Okay, you guys, I've not started my postpartum exercise plan. I feel like when I start doing that, I am going to shed a whole lot of this belly fat. I didn't start at first because I was still recovering. I was told that, you know, your uterus is recovering, so you don't have to do strenuous activities, so you need to give it for like some weeks for it to heal. And they said somewhere around 6 to 8 weeks for it to heal, which is still the period of time I'm in. But I've also seen some moms on YouTube who started working like 2 weeks after they gave birth. Okay, like they started working out, you know, all those Oyibo people that are so crazy about maintaining their shape. But me, you know, I can't come and kill myself. So that's that about my belly. Something else I want to talk about is my stitch, like my vaginal stitches. I did get a little bit of a stitch. Like when I put to bed, I wasn't giving it here, but I tore naturally. The nurse told me it was about 1 cm. I turned naturally 1 cm, very tiny, but she had to stitch it up. So, and 2 months later, my stitches are well healed. Okay, even before 2 months, I think my stitches healed pretty fast, because I heard that like natural tear heals faster than you know, when they cut you by themselves, because it's just like your body feels like, yeah, it's a normal wound that just happened, so your body heals it up faster now when it's an artificial tear. Okay, so I healed pretty fast, and I did not I did not experience a lot of discomfort down there. I just bled for some few days and the place healed up pretty nicely. So what I want to talk about again is my period. This is quite interesting, as I am glad to announce to you all that my period has returned. You guys, when my period came, I was almost depressed. Like, I was almost getting depressed. I'm just like, girl, can I get a break? Can I get a break? It came around it's not 2 months, okay, 1 month and 3 weeks thereabouts, my period came back. I'm like, what's going on? Like, allow me to rest now. I just came back from a long journey and you're back so soon. Like, that was not fair. That was too quick. Anyways, you guys, my period has come back, okay? I know, right? I know, my love. It's annoying. But yeah, it has happened. That's that, okay? I did read online that some people don't get their periods after they give birth for like months, some people 6 months, some people even 1 year, and some people even use it as a form of birth control, okay, even though it's very unreliable, because you might be ovulating without getting your periods. But basically, people did not get their period for a long time, okay? They were just free to be doing anything that they like, okay? But not me, obviously. We're back in the game, aka shine your eyes, be careful. Before you go down to 2 under 2, you guys know what is 2 under 2, 2 kids under 2 years. Please, I don't have that kind of energy. I need to rest, okay? Something else I also wanted to talk about is my breast milk, okay? I already mentioned that I'm exclusively breastfeeding my baby, okay? So my breast milk started coming like the day after I put to bed. Just the day after I gave birth, my breast milk started coming, and it has been flowing since then, okay? My boobs are not very big, but they are full of milk. Most times I even go to bed and my clothes are soaked by the time I woke up in the morning, because the milk is just overflowing. I don't know, even when the child is not awake to eat it, to drink it, the milk is just coming, okay? So I had to eventually buy breast pads to, you know, I'm always wearing breast pads these days, otherwise I'm just going to see patches of living water flowing out. Okay, so concerning my breast milk, my baby concurs. Concerning breast milk, yeah, the breast milk is there. And yeah, you guys, finally I want to talk about something that's very important, that I also feel like a lot of people don't talk about when they address postpartum recovery and all of that. When a lot of people talk about postpartum recovery, I don't think enough awareness is given to mental health, and I honestly feel like it's something that we need to talk more about, okay? For most people, after having a baby, a lot goes on mentally, okay? It's a lot of mental work, and for some people, they just have issues with their mental health after having a baby, and everybody is just, you know, focused on the baby, and not a lot of attention is given to the mother at this point, okay? Sometimes even if they give you attention, they just ask, oh, your belly, is it going in or is it coming out, or buy waist trainer, or don't allow your belly to stick out, or don't, you know, we just get peripheral advices, okay? Nobody's even asking you, how are you doing up there, okay? Having a baby is such a life-changing event, and I read somewhere that when a baby is born, the mother is also reborn. Now, having a baby, while it can be a very beautiful and awesome thing, can also be very mentally exhausting. Okay, personally, after I just had my baby, I wasn't in a very good place mentally. Okay, I was very happy to be a mom. I was happy to see my baby. I was happy my baby was healthy and strong, and I was also recovering fine. But mentally, I just can't place it. Okay, but I feel like this is something that some mothers might be able to relate with. Okay, a lot was just going on mentally. Okay, I was tired, and I was just trying to, I was just trying to adjust to the whole I'm a mom thing. Okay, like it takes a lot of mental readjustment to adjust. Okay, I feel like we need to give people time to readjust mentally, not just physically, into the whole role of being a mom. When I just had my baby, I don't just know how to explain it. I won't call it depression, okay, because it was far from being depressed, but I was just tired. Okay, I was mentally exhausted, and I didn't feel like doing anything. I just didn't feel like doing anything. But it was not depression, because depression is way worse. I wasn't always sad, but I was just tired. I was just mentally exhausted. Okay, as my body was recovering, I feel like my mental health was recovering as well. But two months down the line, I'm in a much better place. Okay, mentally, I feel like, yeah, somehow I've been able to wrap my head around the fact that, okay, this is your life now. Okay, you're a mom, and this is what it's gonna be, and this child is gonna be around for the next, I don't know, 18 years. Okay, so I think now I'm doing much better at it. So I also just want to raise the awareness that please let us be considerate of new moms' mental health, because there is something like mental health recovery, okay, after delivery, and it's something that's very important. And even as a new mom, if you're an intending mom or you just gave birth, don't be too hard on yourself. If you find yourself feeling that way, don't think something is wrong with you. Okay, it's normal. It's just that in some parts of the world it's not given much preference or much recognition that it should. Okay, some people, they even slip into depression. I'm sure most of us have heard about postpartum depression and all of that. For some people, at first they don't even love their baby. Okay, so many things are going on at the same time. If you have such an experience, don't think you're a bad mother. Don't think there is something wrong with you. It is just something that comes with having a baby. And I just want to let you know that it will pass. Okay, know that it's something that's normal, that happens, and you eventually get over it. So that brings us to the end of today's video. If you watched to this point, you already know I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support so far, you guys. I see it, I see all the love, and I'm so grateful for it. We'll be signing out now to catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Say bye, mamito. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe guys, it's free. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye.